Cause that's exactly how I wanna say it. Hard like that. Let me hit that one time. Fuck these niggas and these hoes. How can I fuck with you niggas? I can't let you knock me up off of my feet. How can I fuck with you niggas? I can't let you trick me up off of the street. I had enough of you niggas. It's more than just singing and rapping on beats. How can I fuck with you niggas? I had enough of you niggas. I cannot fuck with you niggas. I had enough of you niggas. I cannot fuck with you niggas. I had enough of you niggas. All you hoes be clocking me. Ain't none of you hoes topping me. At the same time, niggas watching me. Like they in the line at the store trying to come. All you hoes be clocking me. Ain't none of you hoes topping me. At the same time, niggas watching me. Like they in the line.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to Shady Saturdays with King of Shade, of course. What's going on, King of Shade?
Hey, y'all. What's gooey? What's going on, America? We are back.
Not America. Hey, Big Heavy, what's going on? We got a lot of little shade to get into tonight. I did not know because it was my birthday last weekend, so I have been off the map, and I thought it was quiet around here, and King of Shade said I was sadly mistaken. Oh no, I think we got a little technical difficulties, y'all. You there, King of Shade?
Yeah, honey, I'm listening.
But yeah, I thought that it was quiet around here. You told me no, girl.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot going on this week. A lot of chaos. This week. A lot of drama. A lot of hot topics have been trending all week long, even as early as 24 hours ago. So it's been a lot going on in Hollywood, honey.
Well, we're going to get into quite a few things. I know. See, I asked King of Shade, did he want to talk about this? But he said he really do not care.
I mean, does America care? I mean, let's talk about this,
I think that, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like it was kind of pretend because, it's always been rumors going around about Dwayne Wade. But for him to come out and say she be beating on him, I just could not believe that.
I mean, you just never know what's going on in marriage, in someone's marriage, and I do. Gabrielle definitely is very masculine. A very masculine woman, a very strong woman.
You think she masculine?
Very and not physically, but her personality, she comes off very stern, very strong. She's very strong-minded. To me, she's very, vocal. She just has that domineeringness to her, I feel. And I could see her being dominant over Dwayne because he comes off very, very chill, very reserved, very just soft. And so I can definitely see Gabrielle, being, abusive, like verbally.
I wouldn't say I think she masculine, but I think she probably mean as hell because I'm gonna tell y'all already know how I am when it comes to the roles people play on TV. But every character she picked be a mean, bougie, stuck-up ass Diddy girl. Every time, it never fails. I've never seen her play a nice person in a movie. Have you?
Yeah, she's done a movie before where she played like a character that was, nice, or that was not the villain before.
I ain't never seen that. What's going on, Shank? Y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to both Big Heavy and Shank Rock. Okay. Make sure y'all are subscribed to them. They are great content creators. And how can I promote without promoting my co-host, y'all? Make sure that y'all are following the King of Shade. All of his information is in the description. Be sure to follow him because he always be having all the tea and all the shade, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, but back to Gabrielle and Dwayne. Like I said, I think she's done maybe one movie, maybe one,
Right.
not many, where she's not like the villain esque.
Shank said most of her characters are stuck up. She either the mean girl, the mean sister, the mean friend, something.
I mean,
So
that's not her fault though. Like that, she's been like, she's been what's they call it,
typecasted, you said.
typecasted. So it's kind of like not her fault. They kind of those roles come her way. I mean,
but at the same time, what I've heard, and this is, I won't even say allegedly because it's just something that I've heard that most actors, back in the day, rather, a lot, they picked the characters that they most related to, that was easier for them. So when I heard that, and I'm just like, well, this is the character she always picks. She comfortable being that person. But I get what you're saying, as in, like, if she played the role good, then they're gonna offer the same type role the next time.
Yeah. So I think because of that, she's been typecast, and I hate that. That in Hollywood that kind of happens to a lot of actors and actresses. They get roles once they do a role, do their first role, and the role is so good, Hollywood only wants to see them in those type of roles.
Right? Shank Rock says she plays those roles to the core. To the core.
It's some good acting. It's some good acting. She's a good actress.
I will say I agree with you a little bit though. From seeing her in those type of roles, and then the rumors that we hear about Dwayne Wade, I could see the whole role reversal type of thing in their house or whatever.
Yeah, because Dwayne definitely gives me like he kind of he kind of lets her just kind of be the force, and he kind of takes a back seat to Gabrielle, because Gabrielle definitely, to me, she's she's a strong headed woman. Like, she's strong minded. Like, she's gonna say what she thinks. She's gonna express her feelings. So, I think that he, plays that role well, just letting her lead, and maybe that's to his own detriment, because by him putting out there that she has been abusive to him and fighting on him or whatever, that's probably, culmination of things, allegedly that has happened in marriage. So.
Hey Lizzie, welcome. Yeah, because he actually did a little interview, and he basically was saying how one day he had told Gabrielle Union something about this is my house or something, and she said that we will forever from now on split the mortgage 50-50 because you will never ever in your life say this is my house again. But a lot of females nowadays, they like the man need to pay all of the rent or whatever like that. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we know you don't care about this topic, so.
I mean, America doesn't. I mean, so it's not, it's kind of on trend. I mean,
I just hate what the family is going through. But I'm gonna say that topic for another time, because their whole little family unit has been all over the place. Like, literally.
But I will say that I am a fan of Dwayne Wade. I watch him play basketball. So yeah, I support Dwayne. I stand with Dwayne. Period.
Okay, well, moving on, but staying in the same sport, you told me that Reese and Carlos King had a little interview.
Yes, Royce Weed, from Basketball Wives Miami, interview with Carlos King this past week, and part one came out this past week of the interview.
Well, I got a little snippet of it. Let's see what she had to say.
When the show came about, Shaunie O'Neal approaches you. Did you know who the other cast members were going to be?
No, because I think at that point, I might have been the only one that she had talked about it with, because then I was introduced to Tom Huffman, who was the creator. And he started having me go to all the meetings. I was the one who pitched the show. When we went and filmed the little sizzle, I was the only cast member that went to all the stations. I was the only one that was in those meetings. Shawnee wasn't even there. It was me and Tom, yeah.
Wait, so when the show was being developed, Royce Reed you were a part of developing the show?
Yes. I was the only cast member that went to all those meetings. I even have on my Facebook, I have a whole like gallery when I was at all the stations taking pictures. Like, this is cool. Yeah, I met with all the heads. Yeah.
So now she done developed the show, child.
Yes, hope from her mouth to God's ears. She has developed the show. She was the reason why Basketball Wives got picked up, why the show became a hit. Like, let her tell her she's the star of the show. Like, yeah.
I just don't understand how she can feel that way when, okay, like, let's be real. When it first started, let's see, Jennifer was still married at that time. She was not divorced from old boy yet, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
Jackie, of course, she's still married and was married at that time. Shawnee was technically still married to him on paper. She was, you know, they were going through their divorce, but they were still married at the time. Malaysia, she was married at the time. No, she wasn't there yet.
Jackie or Malaysia, they were on the LA. They went to spend all. They wasn't on Miami. It was Evelyn, Jennifer, as you mentioned, Royce, Susie. Evelyn had just broke off her engagement to Antoine Walker. Susie had just ended a relationship when she was on the show, and then
but Susie ended a marriage too, right?
It was Gloria, and Gloria was engaged to Matt. You said what?
But Susie ended an engagement, right?
I think she ended an engagement or just broke up. One of the two.
I want to say she ended an engagement because my ultimate point for saying that was either they was wives, they was going through divorce, or they ended an engagement. Royce was can we even call her a girlfriend?
She was a dancer, child. She was child. She was a dancer for Orlando, Miami. She was a dancer, and that's all she was. But she wasn't a wife. I mean,
she doesn't end up being a baby mama. She didn't even end up being a girlfriend.
Pretty much, that's all. She was a side chick.
Then the reason for you even being on the show, you can't even talk about because he immediately put a gag order on you.
Yeah, so she had nothing. She had no storylines. She had nothing.
None.
Use him. So
this is weird to me. This is weird to me because why all of a sudden, Carlos? I'm asking you because I am just so curious. Carlos the King, okay? King the Carlos. Are you just asking Royce questions at this time because of these allegations that have came up against Dwight Howard? Because what other reason would there be? Because she's not on Basketball Wives still.
Exactly, like it's very weird. Watching the interview, it was just very, very. The whole interview was very weird to me. All of a sudden, you go and dig her up from the grave because let's be honest, like we haven't seen Royce Reed on the television screen in over a decade. So you dig her up to come on here because you really want to get the tea about her baby daddy and the drama he got going on currently.
But she can't even talk about him.
Well, she can now. I mean, she can talk about it now to a certain extent. Yeah, she can, because the gag order is over. I think the gag order only lasted for so long while she's on the show. So once she got fired from the show, the gag order, it was over, child.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, he's gonna give her another one. Let me put the disclaimer up there. He's gonna give her another one because he's about to be like, "Oh, you think you finna start talking about me?" Because now we have all these questions. What was that? A couple weeks ago, we had Colorful Convo. where we was talking about Dwight Howard and the allegations and everything that is happening. Y'all actually shared some things with me that I never even knew. I did not know nothing about their son, and what he had going on. I knew nothing about that.
Yeah, well, you know, so it's that whole situation is just a mess, and so I just like stunned that she would even entertain coming on the Cars King show to talk
Right.
about basketball wives or anything when you have all this stuff going on with your child. Like you should be focusing this energy on your child and not sitting up here talking to Carlos King about so that happened over a decade ago. And basically, to me, it's still clear that she's still holding on to things that happened then now, based on her responses to questions that he asked her about the show. You know,
they probably ain't even thought about her.
Child, you think Shawnee done got married to a whole pastor? Evelyn living her blessed and best life. Jennifer living.
Evelyn like 3 relationships later type thing.
Like she done had a hold of the baby, child. She a hold of the baby. There's a son now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lived her life. Like she ain't thought about Royce. Evelyn does not talk about Royce. Evelyn's never done any interviews talking about Royce. She don't tweet about the girl. She don't post about the girl. Like she don't think about the girl. But Royce has done interviews about Evelyn, or she's commented and made little jabs and comments about Evelyn. Like it's weird to me. Like Evelyn doesn't talk about you, but you seem to still have this anger towards her for things that happened on the show a decade ago. Like I would think
let's be shady for just 1 minute. Okay. Because you know this is PlanetShade. Remind me what their problem was in the first place, because I don't even fucking remember.
Oh Lord, if I can't remind you, if you're a basketball wise super fan,
I ain't gonna say no. I'm definitely not no super fan, but I definitely watched all the seasons. But I probably can remember everybody else's argument but theirs. Like what did Reese have a problem with?
She to me didn't like didn't like Jennifer when Jennifer was around Evelyn. She felt like Evelyn was making Jennifer be this mean girl, and she felt like Evelyn and Jennifer were mean girls to her and was looking down on her and was picking with her and according to her she felt like they were just bullying her on the show. That's to me what her issue stemmed from with Evelyn and Jennifer, mainly Evelyn, because she don't talk about Jennifer. She's focused on Evelyn.
Well, speaking of, tell me what's going on, because you done told me about this new issue that's going on Best Wild today, which is what people care about today. Because as you see, I don't remember what happened 10 years ago. Okay, besides the fact that my daughter was born, and that was before my daughter was born, so I don't remember that.
I mean, you are a Roy stan. So.
First of all, I don't. What? Listen, where's my disclaimer? Y'all cannot believe half of what come out of Shade mouth, okay? Because I don't know where he thought I was a Royce fan, child.
I mean, you said it in our text exchange earlier.
What you lying to these people? No, sir, and no, ma'am. Anyway, what is this about?
It's a lot going on. Jackie has drama with Brooke and Evelyn and Shawnee. Because basically they call Jackie out for being fake on and off the show, and that she's not really being honest about things that happen off camera. She was they alleged that she was jealous that Evelyn came back to the show, because Evelyn coming back to the show pushed her out of being the head wife in charge.
Well, number one, okay, let me pause because we got to take it slow, because I didn't know nothing about it. I still have not read. We about to go through this little exchange real quick, y'all. Yeah. But number one, I thought Jackie and Evelyn were friends, or with my quotation fingers up, whatever that
I mean,
counts
they were
for.
cool. I mean, they were good. They were in a good space. But once this season started, Jackie, Jackie tweeted, at I wish Malaysia was back on the show, and that's what triggered it all. Because Evelyn responded to the fantasy see, and basically said that Jackie wasn't being real because Jackie was the reason why.
Okay, so hold on, wait. Let me read it. Say Jackie basically said in this interview that Malaysia is her real sister and Evelyn can't be trusted. Girl, you were all up in Evelyn and Jennifer's asses when they moved to LA and the show merged. And at the time, you and Malaysia weren't even speaking. Why throw shade, I guess? And then Evelyn says, it's because she's jealous of me, period. I'm not sugarcoating shit anymore. I tried to be a team player. I'm done being fake. She hates that I'm here and everyone knows it. Sisterhood, my ass. Well, that
Basically. But it stemmed from the tweet that Jackie made saying that she wish Malaysia was back on the show. But basically, and Evelyn was saying that Jackie's full of shit because Jackie helped push Malaysia off the show. And then
really? But is that true?
I don't know. I can't say it's true because I wasn't on the show, but based on Evelyn's accusations that Jackie was basically pushed her off the show from things that were told to her from cast members on the show, i.e., British, Brandy, Brooke. They were on the show with Jackie last season. Things were fair told to her. So I don't know for sure if it was, but Malaysia definitely not on the show. So. And Jackie definitely didn't try to keep her on the show. Then definitely didn't have her back either when it was coming for her. Just saying. So.
Let's see what else they was saying.
Brooke says, big facts. Oh, and Brandy Max here heard the calls too. She can vouch with the truth. Evelyn says she needs to be thanking Shawnee for all the checks she received the last decade because we know all these businesses are fugazi. And then Brooke says, since you don't have no storyline this season, here's your views at Jackie. You're mad that Shawnee and Evelyn are on the billboards, which she definitely expressed about that with Orlando.
Wait, was she talking about the billboards?
She's talking about the promo photo.
Oh, okay.
And the actual circle, the original circle, the reason why we have LA in the first place. Shawnee, Evelyn, and Jennifer are on the promo boards for the show. And Jackie's pissed off about it because somebody posted a screenshot of her text with British expressing her being pissed off about them being on the billboard. But Evelyn said she's insecure as fuck. And then Evelyn said, Jackie, let it be known this last time you mentioned Brooke's daughter in an interview, goofy ass. You lied the entire time too at Claudia. She was on that show with Claudia and Funky Dineva.
Foxo.
And they brought up Brooke's deceased daughter, which is weird to me. Why are you bringing up somebody's child? One, and then her child is deceased. Two, and you
didn't even go to the damn funeral.
Didn't go to the funeral. Didn't send a flower. Didn't call. Didn't go see Brooke. None of that. And you keep speaking on her child. Brooke's response to Evelyn says, yes, Jackie said on the phone with British that she would slap the fuck out of you and Shawnee is hiding from her and she needs to go through a show called Preacher's Wife. I was on the call. I heard it all. Y'all need to go back to Miami, then do these interviews being fake as fuck. And then Evelyn said, slap me for what? She must have been on that brown that is making her brown because there's no way. What the fuck I do now? And Evelyn says, shaking my head, I always knew the love was fake. Calling me last season to help the ratings, which I do believe because clearly they needed help last season. And when I do, there's
last season. Hold on, wait. Last season was definitely boring. I was like, what is this about?
It was dry. Evan said, no matter what side of the fence we're on, we're all on the same team. There's no competition. Go the F up. And Brooke said this. I let her tell her you're not helping the numbers. Shaking my head, I always knew the love was fake. Calling me, yeah. And then she said, and Evan said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But then Jackie wants to post a deadline article to celebrate. I'm not the enemy, sis. Just here to help what your ass couldn't do. Season 10. Period. Like, period. Like, period.
I
Jackie,
also think that they brought Evelyn back because Evelyn has been making herself relevant because she just on the Queen's Court. You know, I'm not gonna say that Jackie doesn't do anything because of course she has her business and stuff like that, but
does she? Does she?
mean,
Because I mean, she's because we've never seen
that's what I was
nothing
about
that
to
she's
say.
done.
I've never seen it.
So I'm gonna go on the limb and say that it's like some of it is fugazi. That is definitely for the show and not actually an actual.
Oh, you think these businesses are fake?
Definitely, like because we don't see any. We what have we seen? Jackie has said on the show she does. She had a fashion line. Have you bought from the fashion line? Because I ain't never seen
Not
no
the
fashion line.
fashions with no the fashion show with no fashion.
I'm just saying. She produces movies. Have you seen one of her movies? I've never seen one of her movies.
No, And then what about her liquor? I thought she have a liquor.
Have you bought some Bazaar or Jackie Bazaar?
No, I haven't.
Ain't either, child. I ain't seen it in no stores either. So that's what I'm saying. Like this stuff she has for the show.
Oh wow.
For the show. And I get it. They gotta make TV. So some people do come up with things just for the show to film something.
But then stop calling it reality TV then if you just making up shit for a show.
But not everybody only certain people do that. People with no storylines. Jackie has no storyline. At this point, she has nothing to talk about. She don't we don't care about her being married to her husband for 30 plus years. We don't care about that. She can't have no more kids. She ain't got.
She don't even have her daughter on the show no more.
Nope. So I mean, she has nothing else going on but to be a messy old woman at this point. She's like Jacqueline Walters. But Brooke Bailey, I'm putting together a party roast for everyone you talk shit about behind her back. Let's start with British being together for the show. Your words, hating on Brandy, Evelyn, Shawnee, me, and Malaysia. List goes on and on. We all talk. Stop the cap. Brooke then says, keep talking about scenes you were in that were deleted. They were not interested. Jackie, boring. So now here's the attention you wanted. Just at work, sloppy drunk and falling asleep in the scene. That's why you don't have no camera time. Be mad at yourself, bitch. Do a whole interview about everything but her truth. Baby, Brooke cleared.
Damn.
Brooke cleared. Brooke cleared.
Don't mess with Brooke. Like, Brooke is going through a lot, though. Like,
She's
why would you mess with Brooke? Right? Not only is she grieving, but she's still, isn't she still separated from her husband?
I think so.
Like, she really is dealing with a lot. And she looked good, too.
She definitely dealing with a lot. And British, someone I saw on an article, someone posted a text shot where British was telling the group that Jackie was the reason why she got fired because Jackie went to show producers that she was boring and didn't bring it into the show, and that played a role in her not coming back this season.
Girl, you're not coming back because you in jail. What they gonna do?
No, but she was born. Bridge was born last season. Bridge had nothing
boring and on her way to jail.
But the jail part is where we would have watched.
Right.
But last season she really wasn't talking about her going. She really wasn't talking about that much. She was talking about everything but that. So yeah, she was definitely boring.
Right.
And Jackie, Brooke says, yes, Jackie said on the phone with British that she was slap the fuck out of you and Shawnee. It's hard for her and she needs to go do it. Okay, I just right there. Okay, she says, Brooke says she wants to slap Evelyn and because Shawnee responded. Now wait a minute, Jackie wants to slap me? And then Brooke says she wants to slap Evelyn and you're hiding from her and you need to go do a show called Preacher's Wives. Y'all need to go back to Miami, in her words. Honey, now not you coming for the HBIC, honey, the one that writes and signs your checks, honey. Not you saying not you trying to come at Shawnee O'Neal Henderson, honey. Yes, honey, the first lady, honey. Yes. Brooke said this is the only way for you to get attention. We were good, Jackie. You corny as fuck for this. I won't repeat myself again. Don't bring my daughter up again. Talk about your kids.
Not the range of the voice.
Yeah, because I have to convey what she was feeling when she typed this. She said hashtag non-MF factor. why you didn't talk about all the shit you was on my phone saying about Shawnee and Evelyn. Tell them how you said you were going to slap the fuck out of Evelyn and Shawnee is hiding from you. And then there's your storyline, bitch. And then Brooke said, "Don't tell me to be the bigger person. I was when I gave this fake bitch grace after the next thing she said at the reunion. So let's go down the foul bitch road, Jackie. Since you don't have no storyline this season, here's your views." Okay, that's again. Because she definitely spelled Jackie at the reunion because Brooke was definitely about to beat her ass on that stage.
She was.
Like,
She came dressed comfortable and everything.
Maybe. And they set her right next to Jackie. Like, Jackie was going to get snatched off the couch. Like, you know. Yeah, it's a lot. Brooke says, your interview is not the truth about what transpired between us. Jackie, don't do another interview discussing my daughter. You weren't tricked. You definitely did not beat my ass on season 2. Please stop the cap. Didn't nobody pull you off of me?
Wait a minute, time out. When is she trying to say? Jackie said that she beat Brooke up.
Yeah, season 2 on the interview, she was like, because she said that season 2, they edited the way they edited it. We didn't see the fight, but we saw the aftermath. And Jackie said that she they had pulled off of Brooke when they had that tussle back on LA season 2 years ago. But Brooke said it didn't happen. Yeah, that didn't happen. Brooke definitely beat Jackie's ass, and that's why they edited it out because Jackie went to production and told them not to show it because they showed that she was going to quit the show, and so she pulled a power move.
Oh wow!
Yes, honey, Jackie was not having that. Brooke said, once again, Jackie, you were the first thing from my mind when my daughter passed. I didn't give nobody a message to give you when you supposedly called. You're out of pocket and you will see me again. This don't have nothing to do with the show. You need me or training. You discuss what you have going on, which is nothing, Jackie. And that's why the viewers only see you for 2.2 to 6 minutes in each episode this season. Brooke ain't playing with Jackie. Jackie better come with some and tennis shoes for this reunion. That's all I'm gonna say. She better come ready. Brooke ain't playing with her ass. She better be ready.
Oh my god.
Child, it's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you a lot. It's a lot going on with the basketball eyes of LA. It's a lot.
This is what we want to see on the screen, though.
I know, but child, sometimes
this other mess. I just watched the episode thinking I needed to catch up, that I missed something, and this is what they need to be showing, not what they got on right now.
I mean, what they showing on the show that was really good though. We got some crazy psycho new girls. So I mean,
well, I like the lesbian couple. She seems real chill.
Yeah, she's honest. She seems really decent. She seems really like normal. But the girl with the Tammy Roman bangs, honey, the busted bangs, honey.
Who you talking? You talking about Brittany Brenner?
Well, her bangs, she got some ugly bangs too. But I'm talking about Vanessa, the other girl.
Oh, the light skinned chick.
Yeah, the one that came in trying to come for Evelyn and got cleared. Because what you will not do is ever come for an OG. Know your place.
I didn't see her come for Evelyn yet. I seen her come for Jennifer.
The first episode after that, she came for Evelyn. First episode, first time they filmed together, she tried Evelyn. About her.
I know I watched all the episodes or something. The last episode I just seen was when Jennifer and the guy went to go look for a dog.
Yeah, you missed. Yeah, episode one.
Maybe I need to watch it again because y'all know I be working while I be watching TV.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's the episode 1 out the gate. Like she tried. She came at Evelyn, which is weird because she had no real issue with Evelyn. It was all she came at Evelyn about Evelyn's business with her ex fiance.
Oh no, I know exactly who you're talking about. She looked like a Susie knockoff.
No, she looks like a Tammy knockoff, honey, with that bang. That's Tammy's twin sister.
First of all, we're not going to talk about Tammy.
Yeah, Tammy Roman, honey. That's her with that.
When did Tammy have some damn bang?
Season 2 of Bachelor Wives. She had that busted wig.
Oh, that bob.
Yes, that busted wig and the paint pack, honey. It was a
bang. Tammy, we're not going to do this today. Wow,
a nasty bang. And I hate her.
It's some Tammy Roman haters.
No, honey, I'm just saying the facts, honey. Tammy came on the show with a busted wig and a fan pack. This chick come on the show with a busted wig, looking just like Tammy, and a hater just like Tammy is a hater.
My God.
Yes.
Oh my God. But I forgot that she did come for but she quickly apologized and changed her motherfucking tune though.
Of course she did. She didn't want no smoke. She looked stupid.
Yeah, she did though.
Stupid.
About something that had nothing to do with her and is like we said earlier, a decade old.
Yeah, and Evelyn and the friend that's the mother of Evelyn's ex-fiance's first child, they are good. They have a good relationship. They've talked about
they cool. So that was weird to me.
Weird. You come on TV to start some drama with her and try to start drama with her. Was crazy. So she looked stupid, and so she had to redirect to Jennifer because she didn't want on Evelyn. Evelyn, the wrong one to start with is Evelyn or Jackie. You don't start with them two when you come on the show because you're gonna look stupid because they're not no punks. Like you can't come.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you think that Jen and Evelyn are good now, or are they just keeping it copacetic?
I think they're slowly taking their time and working to get into the space that once was before. I think they're just trying to get there. You know, it's just it's a journey. When you've been through, they've been friends for a long time. Yeah, almost 20 years. So that's a long time to be friends, and and they're rebuilding. And I definitely think it's genuine on both sides. You know, they're just taking their time, and I can respect that. Yeah. You don't want to rush into trying to make a friendship happen, and it's not authentic. So I think they're just taking their time, and I'm here for it. So
speaking of people who've been friends for a long time and now they're going through some things, baby, let's move to Married to Medicine.
Yes.
And shout out to Entertainment Tea Uncut because they asked me to come over there and talk about the show. So I have been keeping up because I knew it was going to be juicy this season. But let me show you how hot they came in. Okay?
I don't want to make you feel awkward at all because we have been around his ex. Evelyn was friends with her, really tight. Adria, I know you were her friend. I was even going to ask you, I mean, like, literally, have you even talked to her? Have any of y'all talked to her?
Oh, I've talked to her, yeah. I don't think she has any animosity.
But she won't come around, and I don't know why. And so I am curious about where she is in her life right now, because from what I heard, I was going to ask you, are you covering her DUI case?
I don't know about any DUI charges. When did you hear this? Where did you
Girl, it's a public knowledge. Quadrilla Red, DUI. It's just the truth.
So the she they talking about is definitely Miss Quad. Miss Quad, she got it. She got it.
Yes, honey.
Yes, Miss Dion. Oops. Oops on the DUI, honey. But why are you talking about it, Toya? Now, I like Toya, but what is going on here? They come in real hot, first episode.
I love Miss Toya. Toya is one of my favorites on the show. Her and Quad, you watch the show from season 1 to now.
Yes, they've had ups and downs and ups and downs
and ups and downs. But they had been in an okay place the last couple of seasons. But last season they took 5 steps back because Quad came in last season coming for Toya's neck the entire season.
Yes, so, and Eugene.
And Eugene. So Toya only returning the energy that she got last season from Miss Quad. So I understand why Toya coming in so hard at Miss Quad. They coming in strong. They definitely coming in with some fire. First episode.
Now let's see what Quad has to say real quick, y'all.
Miss Quad.
I mean, because to me, it's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife. Right. That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly got to keep it real with you, and all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through, what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected, and it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception, and so just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage, and clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen. And we were very authentic and very real and raw. And so things were stated there. And I just feel like, where was the respect?
So before we get into it, thank you, Miss Dion. I appreciate that. What do y'all think about what Quad said? Because I do think that it's very messed up to... Quad has been on every season, and what they in this is like season 10, and for them not to even tell her that Greg was coming back with his new wife. I mean, I know y'all need ratings, but do y'all need them that bad?
I definitely don't really care for how they chose to go this season with the direction they went, because it's clear they want ratings, they want drama, so they're gonna go and be messy. But my thing is, at least they could at least get Quad the respect to at least let her know, hey, we're thinking about reaching out to Greg and bringing him back on with his new fiance, and are you okay with that? Are you comfortable being around him and filming with him? Give at least give her the option, not blindside her, and then she finds out, after she done signed on to do the season, that her husband's gonna be on the show with his new fiance, now wife.
My thing is, if you want drama, you're gonna get drama. You got Heavenly gonna say whatever she wanna say. You got Toya, she's gonna say whatever she wanna say. Simone always gonna say what she gotta say. Jackie has found a new voice these last couple of seasons, so she is now saying
Jackie is a walking stick figure, honey. She don't give nothing.
Don't do Jackie like that. Jackie, you don't think Jackie has found a new voice?
Jackie needs to find some better wigs and better fashion sense, honey. Dr. Jacqueline Walters could go.
Jackie done found her voice when she was going off on what was her name? Buffy.
That's going off on Buffy, telling somebody that we're done having a conversation because you got called out for being a unprofessional doctor.
Let's talk about that for a second, because that was dead ass wrong. Do you think she was wrong for that?
Oh yes, and I felt so bad for Buffy, and I cannot believe someone of Dr. Jackie's stature would think it was appropriate to discuss someone's personal health business and on a public platform in front of a room full of people, violating the code of ethics that the nurses and doctors take an oath to follow.
HIPAA. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about Dr. Jackie. Buffy was on the cast. I'm sure she told them she was never coming back, and she's looking good, doing great things right now. But Jackie told her situation in front of a room full of strangers, didn't tell her nothing, and then acted like she was not in the wrong at all. And she still to this day feel like Simone should have stood up for her when she was dead ass wrong. She still feel that way.
Exactly. They fell out because of that. Because Simone held her accountable. Your friend held you accountable for saying something that was hurtful. You're mad at her about it. So that was weird. So Jackie could go. She could go.
So you're just not here for none of the Jackies, not the basketball Jackies, not the medical Jackies, none of the Jackies.
Jackie or the Heavenlies, both of them can go.
You don't like Heavenly?
I don't like Heavenly. Heavenly is a big fat bully.
I'm shocked.
She's a bullfrog, like my girl Mariah said. She looks like a bullfrog.
Wait a minute.
She look like her breath stank.
Oh, how is the dentist breath don't stink.
The dentist got an over and underbite, over yonder bite. That's what I said.
How you have an over and an underbite?
Heavenly has one, honey, and she's a dentist. Her husband did this teeth fixed too, honey. You a dentist and your husband teeth jacked up, girl.
Wait a minute.
Yes, honey. Hunty.
I ain't never looked that far into her mouth. I'm
just quoting what Mariah said. Mariah seen the window closed, so. And Heavenly,
why is not bad? Why is Mariah not bad?
And Heavenly has said herself, she does have an over and under bite. So
that makes no sense because she was just talking about Simone's teeth, and Simone said
that's what Heavenly does. Heavenly knows she's flawed, but she will ignore her flaws and tear other people down because she's insecure about the way she looks. Like now she's selling wigs. She turned a whole Bible store into a wig shop for these ghetto raggedy wigs. Hold
on now, because her beauty supply store is beautiful.
The wigs are ghetto, and they're casket ready, honey, for the casket.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of casket ready, I am happy that Phaedra's there. I love Phaedra.
Yeah, I like her as a peach holder. It's weird.
Wait a minute, you said what?
I like her as a peach holder. It's weird.
Oh, you want her back on? Yeah, I want her back on Atlanta Housewives as well.
It's weird because she's not a doctor; she's a lawyer, and she's dating a doctor. But it's weird because she seems misplaced. Because because my point of reference for her is Atlanta Housewives. So seeing her in a setting with different women, a show about doctors or doctor wives, it just doesn't. It feels weird. But I love me some Phaedra. I'm glad she's back on television. But
did you see her boys? They got so big.
It's odd. Yeah, I seen her children. They definitely are grown. They're grown. But it's
so is the boyfriend gonna be on the show, or she's just there because she's dating him?
Did you watch her episode?
Every time they show him, they got an emoji over his face.
Your question answered. Yes, your question.
That makes no sense.
Child. Her but on that show don't make any sense.
I want her to get her coin, but I do want her to be back on Atlanta Housewives though. But I like Phaedra, so we'll see what happens because they definitely gonna go to a funeral at some point in the season. Miss Dion said she's out of place. Hold on, let me ask you and Miss Dion because y'all both saying that she's out of place. Do you feel like out of place as in not to say nobody's better than nobody, like that, but do you feel like she's beneath the housewives, over the housewives, beneath the medicine wives? Like what do y'all mean by out of place?
Out of place, don't fit. Like when you throw someone into a situation that doesn't that they don't that they're not connected to. She's not connected to the medical community. She's a lawyer. She's connected to the law community. On the Housewives of Atlanta, her being a lawyer, on that show, she was connected to those women. She knew Candy prior to the show because of her lawyer. She knew Nene prior to the show because they went to school together. She had connections with a lot of those women outside the show.
Nene did not want nobody to know. Okay.
On American Medicine, she doesn't fit because her personality itself doesn't blend in well with the other girls because Phaedra she's the Southern Peach. So putting her with medicine wives of medicine is not a mix that makes sense, and it's weird. Like
maybe they thought it would match, but just for the simple fact they out in Atlanta.
It's clear that's why they did. It's clear that they thought that would be they thought like that because even Dr. G's wife being on the new wife on the show, that's weird. It's weird with her being on the show. She's literally living in Quiet's old house. That is weird.
Yeah, that's weird to me. I did not understand that. Like what? And did you see how she wanted to speak up so bad when Jackie was talking to Dr. G? She was like, this used to be purple or whatever. She's like, yes, it used to be purple. Like, okay, girl, we know you live there now.
It's just weird. Like, and I'm like, what? I'm like, girl, you didn't tell Dr. G, like, well, I'm gonna come live with you. You gonna have to find a new space for us to start fresh, because this is your ex-wife's home. Y'all step in the bed. She cooked.
Well, you know, Quad took that bed now. She took that sleep number.
That's what she took the bed, took the sleep number. But what I'm saying is, like, they shared the room. They had intimate moments in their room.
The energy, I wouldn't want to be in that energy of y'all to get y'all past energy. I don't want to be in that.
Quad's essence is all in that house.
Exactly.
Knowing that this woman lives here, this woman knows every square inch of this house, every part of this house, Quad, decorated, design, attitude, whatever. That's weird.
Yeah.
So her being there, I don't say she's comfortable being there in this woman's old home. And Quad, having to watch this woman in her old home has to be like the most hysterical thing for her, because like she's in your old house. So I know she's sat back and laughing, because I would be laughing, because it found it weird and morbid that they thought this would be okay to bring this woman on the show.
Morbid. What did y'all think about? What did y'all think about them asking her what do she like most about being engaged? And she said access to the money.
I think that she was trying to be funny, and it wasn't received like that. it was definitely not received like that.
So I wonder what the consensus is. Like, we only one episode in, second episode coming soon. I don't know how I feel about her. Like,
me either.
Oh yeah, look, Heavenly said she was digging. What she said? She said she's not a gold digger. She don't know what gold is. She's digging for copper.
I don't know. I don't know about her yet. Like, because only one episode, still figuring her out. But I definitely feel it definitely to me feels weird watching her on the show, living in Quad's home. That's just weird to me. And Quad, not being on this first episode was weird, because they talked about her in third person, yet she's not on the show yet. And this new woman coming in the show, she's trying way too hard to replace Quad. She's trying hard.
Yeah, that's why I said, what is Toya doing? Because soon as it was time to talk, they just started talking about Quad. Like, she wasn't even standing there.
Like I said, Toya's on her get back, so I know what Toya doing. I ain't mad at it. Because Quad last season, Quad and Anila, were trying to destroy Toya's marriage and her character, literally.
And her character about that the robbery of the home.
Yes, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get why she's coming at Quad hard. I understand it. So
she does seem really awkward. She seemed really awkward, That's why I just wanted to see what y'all thought when y'all was saying that Phaedra was out of place, because I really think that what was her Sweet Tea? I feel that she feels like she's out of place as well.
Both are out of place. Both of them are out of place. Like, it's odd. Both of them are out of place on the show. Like, it's weird watching her, and it's awkward watching Phaedra, because Phaedra doesn't fit with this group. Phaedra doesn't have any history with this group. She doesn't have any connections with this group. At least Sweet Tea is married to Dr. G, who is friends with this group. She knows Simone. She knows Heavenly. She knows Jackie outside of the show. Like, they know each other like for years. Like, she's been around them for a while. That's a difference than Phaedra being thrown into the mix and meeting these women for the first time and interacting with them for the first time while filming the show.
Mm-hmm.
At least Sweet Tea has a little bit of history with these women outside the show. So, and she's Toya's cousin, so she has a great connection, honey. That's Toya's cousin. So,
who's Toya's cousin?
Sweet Tea.
Isn't she?
Yeah. That's why you kind of look alike. I didn't know it. Figure that out until recently. Like, that's why they kind of look kind of similar, because they're related.
What? I did not know that. What's going on, Mac?
It makes sense. What's up, Matt?
He said, stopping by to show love. Funny thing is, the guy that was on Queen's Court with me went to high school with Quad.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, you know, they in the ATL, so.
But Quad's from Tennessee in Memphis. Right? Is she from Memphis? Or Memphis. Yeah. Yes, from Tennessee. Yeah. Tennessee.
Y'all, if y'all not hit to my big homie Mac, make sure that y'all type on his name because he is in blue down there. Make sure that y'all go subscribe and y'all tune in for No Lies Told. Okay? He got a book out. Check that out. Make sure y'all watch his interviews. He has a lot of great people on his platform, y'all. So,
Matt, pray for your girl Tamar. Pray for her. She needs prayer, Matt.
Yes. There is a perfect Mac. Look at you running the show from the chat because this is just a good old segue right on to our next topic, which is Tamar. Tell us a little bit about what happened.
Yeah.
Because y'all know Tamar is one of my favorite people. Yeah. And I think that she gets it's just one situation after another situation after another situation. She always dealing with something. So, Shay, tell the people what happened. You said this just happened yesterday, right?
Yes. Last night Tamar had a show. When her stops was in LA on her tour, her 10th anniversary tour for her Living More album. Was in LA was one of her stops, and she invited Krishan was invited by her to come stop through and perform. It's the vibe of the time. You know, her hit single, come perform her song, and I'm gonna for Tamar or whatever. And Krishan got there, and Krishan missed her time to perform because she was trying to get her friend into the show and she missed her time, and they played her song, but she wasn't on stage to actually perform it. And so she Tamar brought back. She came out onto the stage when Tamar was performing Love and War, and Tamar, was hugging on her, loving on her, and introducing her to her fans or whatever. And then when they went backstage to Tamar's dressing room, Krishan was upset because she didn't get to perform her song. And James Wright, who was Tamar's good friend, he also sings background for her on the tour, and he was the showrunner that night, as the showrunner on her tour. Krishan was upset. He was trying to calm her down and let her know, like, hey, it was no shade. We wasn't being shade towards you. We didn't mean no ill will. It was an honest, it was, unfortunately, fortunate situation happened. You missed your time, so we had to keep the show going or whatever. And Krishan was not hearing that, and Krishan reacted by punching him in the face multiple times with rings on her fingers. And the people in the room broke it up. He went to the hospital last night, and he's still there today, recovering from what happened last night. She bust his nose, and so he was bleeding a lot. So they had to rush him to the hospital. And Tamar was in the room. When all this went down, she was in her dressing room, in her gown. There. When this situation exploded. Krishan did hop on the live earlier today. And she basically gave her side of what happened and said like a lot of things that were put out to the media wasn't all the way true. But she did not confirm or deny that she put hands on the Patty Pie guy, James Wright. She didn't deny or confirm that, which no one expected her to do that because, she's not going to incriminate herself, obviously. But, it's, it happened. He's in the hospital, like I said, as of today, as of right now, recuperating.
I just hate that this happened at Tamar's show. Y'all already know over here. Krishan is one of my faves. Tamar is one of my faves. And I just hate that happened. Tamar she's still probably dealing with, the robbery that she went through, breaking up with the guy that she chose off Queen's Court. They were engaged. They were getting ready to get married, and they're no longer together. So I know she's just dealing with a lot. Like, it's just always something. Always.
Like, it's like drama seems to follow this young lady. I don't know why. Like, she can't just.
She's on probation.
Yeah,
Krishan on probation.
She's been on probation.
Oh Lord.
Yes, so, Mac. Yes, Mac. It's been a rough year for Tamar. Like, she cannot catch a break, and I'm like, it's like she
feel like it's been more than just 2023, child. She been going through things since basically Family Values came out. I mean, it was always something on Family Values. Then going from that, she got into it with Candy and them. Then Big Brother, she couldn't even enjoy her win from Big Brother. They got into it again. Then the David person, that situation with her show, like, it's just situation after situation after situation.
Yeah, it's been a lot, but it didn't, like, she did have a moment of, like, last year, into this last year it was like seemed to be going in a better direction, and it seems as this year when she did, she filmed the Queen show last year. They filmed the show last year, but it came out this year, and it came out, and she seemed to be in a good space. And then once it came out, things started to, like, months after the show came out, that's when things started to really, like, take a shift. Once the relationship ended with her and her the guy she chose, it seemed like once that ended, things kept rolling. Now she was a rivalry, then that happened. Then now this happened. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's still this year for her, I think it's one of her roughest years.
Yeah.
And in this situation wasn't even her fault. It had nothing to do with her. And Krishan said on live she had Tamar was not the issue. She had no problem with Tamar. Like, Tamar literally was just it happened to be in her at her show. And
that's why it's gonna fall on Tamar, because it was Tamar's show.
And it was shadow her show, because nobody's talking about her show. They're talking about this drama that happened backstage.
And
it's like,
people have to understand what they do and how it affects other people, especially when it comes to business.
Yeah, I just feel bad for Tamar. Because like I said, Jane's her friend, and your friend getting hurt like that, and what I'm saying, and you see him get hurt like that, that's a lot. She's to see that, and knowing that he was there for her and doing it for her, the show for her. And mind you, this tour come out of Tamar's pocket. It's right. She this whole tour because she's an independent artist, so no record label was covering the cost of the tour. It's all coming from her pocket. So this is craziness, a lot of stress, unnecessary stress for her. And she has a show tonight, so she has to go do a show right now while her friend's in the hospital. That's messed up.
Right. Because with this being a tour that she's paying for, even when you are signed to a label and you don't show up to your show, that's a loss of money. So she cannot, business wise, cancel the show so that she can go check on her friend, because she would be out of a lot of money, contracts to be messed up, all type of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot to carry on. It's a lot for her to have to carry on her head, and she has to go sing tonight and thinking about her friend and this going on and trying to move on from that. It's crazy. It really is for Tamar. But I need, like, Krishan is the type of person that you cannot talk to. Like, when she's in the mode of being mad, it's clear you can't talk to the child because she doesn't hear you. She wants to fight. So anything you say to her, she's not listening to you. She wants to. She's a reactionary person. It's clear, because for her to hit him out of nowhere because he's trying to calm her down, she wasn't hearing it. All she heard was, all she felt like was like they were, like, she was being, like, they were coming for her. In her head, the way her brain works, I'm seeing when she feels like somebody's coming for her, she's ready to attack. Even though they weren't coming for her, but the way her brain processes things. Because on Baddies, when she attacked Low London, London was only telling her, explaining to her where she was coming from. But all Krishan heard in her mind was this woman coming for me when she wasn't coming for her. So Krishan is just, she's the person.
Now she absolutely was coming for her.
No, she was not coming for Krishan. She was not coming for
Krishan. Krishan was dirty. Yes, she did.
No, that was Low London, and say that was Persuasion. That was not Low London. Low London was talking about.
Oh, you talking about when she was saying she was late? Okay, you talking about the second season? Okay.
When she,
I was about to say Persuasion most definitely came.
No, Persuasion, that was different. But Low London unprovokedly was literally talking to this child, probably like James was talking to her, and she hits the girl in the face. So like, yeah. And she was, but Krishan was also drunk last night too, and high. So a lot was playing in that. Yeah, a lot was going on with that child last night. So you mix alcohol, weed, emotions,
especially because Krishan is dealing with a lot too. You dealing with a narcissistic man. He's flaunting and playing with you in your face. You have a new child, but you have to put all that to the side, and you have to think about this child that you now have.
But she liked but she liked that man because they just had sex a couple days ago. So
child. Speaking of crazy, before we get out of here, we got one last thing to talk about. And when I say the situation is crazy, the situation is crazy. So I had came across Kendra G's show the other day, and I saw this clip, y'all.
The lawyer, Kendra. I've been fighting for 15 years.
No, this to the doctor's office that you went to the doctor's office and you were pregnant with twins, and they told you wasn't pregnant at all.
I did not get a chance to sue. I've been trying to sue, and the statute of limitation has passed now for the medical malpractice.
Why didn't you sue them after you had your children? Like right after you had the kids, you should have sued them then.
And that's what I was trying to do, but no lawyer would take my case, and I just kept being beaten and actually raped and put away against my will.
Okay. I'm not trying to make you emotional. I just want to make sure I understand, because I'm
gonna tell the truth.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't, like, it's hard for me to believe. Let me say this. It's hard for me to believe that someone can be pregnant with twins for 10 months and not have any idea that they're.
So, the woman that she says stole her baby is Sandra Bullock, everyone. Wait a minute, they shut Kendra down? Hold on, wait, time out, Shay, before you go in, child. They shut Kendra G down? What? I need to look into this. Go ahead, Shay, because I know you are dying to speak.
She's definitely getting mental illness. Like I said to you on the phone, baby. I don't know, man. Let's call her. And let's call her. This story is so weird. And she looks so, it looked, watching that clip, it was weird. It was weird watching that clip. Like, what was I watching?
Well, I just want to tell y'all to tune in on Tuesday for story time, because I did invite her to come and talk to me.
Oh Lord, see, this is the problem.
I wanted to, when I saw that clip, listen, I don't feel how Shay feels. Y'all already know me and Shay.
It's clear.
We tend to not agree on things, but that's what friends do. Friends can agree to disagree and move on. Now, I don't know the situation because I did not live the situation. But when I saw that clip, I knew I needed to reach out to her because I wanted her to tell me her side of the story. And when I say she told me her side of the story, y'all, she told me her side of the story. So y'all definitely want to tune in on Tuesday for story time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There's no story to tell y'all. So y'all, when y'all watch it, just look and You know, because the clip that we saw tells it all, honey. She was a hot wedding mess, and
wait a minute, what?
Illness.
Wait a minute now. Now we have to be respectful of everyone.
It's your mental illness because she's disrespecting Sandra Bullock with this mess, like child, with this situation about child. First of all, Sandra's been through too much already. She's still grieving the loss of her partner, and then she had to deal with the people trying to take her Oscar, want her Oscar to be taken from her because the blind side people that was portrayed in the movie lied about taking money from the son and making money off the son. Now this woman come forward talking about she done stole this woman's child.
That's where we separate, because she's saying that she's not okay. Let me back up. Number one, I did not know that the blind side people were coming after her. Two, I just now recently found out about her boyfriend passing, so condolences for that. You know, certain things aren't to be joked about or whatever. So definitely condolences for that. But this woman is not just all of a sudden coming out. She has been posting and trying to fight the whole time, but nobody's listening to her. Nobody's fighting for her. I'm gonna just tell y'all the receipts. She has receipts, and I will be showing everything that she sent me. And then from there, whatever transpires, because I believe that everybody has the right to voice their side of the story. You know what I mean? It's one side, the other side, and then there's the truth. So I don't know what the truth is. It's not my life, but the situation is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. But I did not know that they shut Kendra G down for this, so I'm going to do a little research.
As they should. They should.
Why did they shut Kendra down? Because the lady came and shared her story.
They should shut her down because she decided to bring foolishness, mental illness on her platform.
She didn't decide to bring nothing. All she did was accept the person that was backstage.
Brought on her platform, brought this foolishness on her platform, and the people the people don't play about Sandra Bullock, because what she not finna do is attack this woman, defame this woman, try to bring this woman down. So that's God working, because the people know.
Thank you, Miss Dion. I felt that she needed a chance to share her story.
Some BS. Ain't no story as hell. But you want to highlight the mentally insane. That's just what you want to give her this.
That's not fair to say. A lot of people don't come out and say what has happened to them or things that they've been through, because people just write them off as crazy. Now, some people are crazy. Some people are lying. No, but some people really be telling the truth. And a lot of people don't come forward because of the backlash that you get when you come forward, telling things that happen to you. So I don't know. But I will be here to listen to you if you have something to say. After that, that's when we can make the conclusions, because like I said, she definitely brought receipts.
Oh, okay, child.
She brought receipts, and we just gonna have to go from there. Like, you know, I think if the situation is what she says, the situation is crazy. If the situation is not what she says,
because it's not,
the situation is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy, and you're gonna feel weird after the fact when you realize that you gave someone a platform to do on the show and they lied into your face. I
can't say that she's lying, because, like I said, she brought receipts. Like
she brought pictures, screenshots of documents. Doesn't mean it's actual factual.
These are medical records. Medical records. It is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for story time.
I mean, like we know, people can doctor up stuff. Just
oh my god!
I can produce medical records. It's easy to pull up a PDF file, honey. key in the name day. Like it was just 2023. Things are possible. You can't believe everything that you see.
This is the thing, you know. Sometimes, especially in this day and age of people that chase clout, you know.
And she definitely a clout chaser.
Let me get it out, okay? Let me get it out. In this day and age of clout chasing, you know, when you hear somebody and you can see the pain in their voice and you can see the pain in their face, like the truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh my
God. And I'm not here. I can't judge nobody. I don't have no place to judge nobody.
Oh my gosh.
But I let her tell her story, and y'all can see how y'all feel when y'all listen to what she says and see the things that she showed. That's all I can say.
Well, I hope she don't be a hot sweaty mess when she come on here. I hope she do something to her wig.
Stop doing that. Don't do that. Look, where's my disclaimer at? I got to put this disclaimer.
I'm just saying how she don't come on a hot sweaty mess looking like a crack patient, child, sweaty, hot, and just a shell of mess. So I hope she has her makeup
anybody would be a mess.
Nah, that's a child
was taken from them.
Oh girl. It's you believe in the foolishness and the lies. You believe in the story and it just believes so hard.
I cannot determine what
you believe in her. You believe in the
what I believe yet because
you clearly believe her. You clearly believe something about what you said.
I think that something happened. Something happened for someone to be fighting a fight for 15 years. That's a long time to fight a fight. That's a long time to try to get your child back. That's a lot. And we're not going to sit here and act like the industry does not get away with a lot of things and are not held accountable to the same standard that normal citizens are held to.
I'm hollering.
And that's just a fact.
I'm hollering. Lewis is with his mother, Sandra, right now, with his mother, who has raised him and raised him to be an astounding Black man in society.
We just not gonna act like things like this don't happen. We're not gonna do it.
He's doing amazing with the rest of his siblings. Sandra has been a great mother to him, clearly, because this woman who says she gave birth to him clearly looks like she's a drug addict, a drug fiend child.
She does not.
Yeah. On that clip, the clip you showed me is giving drug addict, drug fiend, dope head.
She does not.
You don't know that. You don't know her personally. You don't know what she does.
Neither do you.
But based on what you presented to the public, to me, it's giving dope addict. Sweaty, hot, sweaty.
She don't look like no.
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to give her the same respect I give everybody else, and just tune in for the interview because it is. It's shocking. I'll say that. It's very shocking.
Yeah, the delusional people are very shocking.
Don't do that.
People are very shocking. I mean,
at least give her the respect until you hear what she has to say, and then when you hear what she has to say, then form your opinions from that. They may be the same, but they may be different as well. Oh my God. And that is why he is the king of shade, everyone.
It's Team Sandra over here. Team Sandra, period.
I like Sandra Bullock as well. I think she's a great actress. But I'm interested in both sides of the story. Actually, I want to hear both sides of the story because something happened. Something very much so happened.
Sandra ain't finna entertain this ghetto mess. I would entertain it. Like if we butt against a crackhead.
That's not correct to say, and it's not okay. That's not okay to say. She's not on any drugs that we know of.
She's on some type of dope. It's something going on mentally. Something's going on. Something's going on. She's taking either she's bipolar, schizophrenic.
You don't know her. You have never talked to her. So it's not fair to say. So I just urge everybody to watch the interview. I definitely have to break it up into two parts. Because she broke down a lot. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So every Saturday we'll be here for Shady Saturday. Please come on Tuesday and see everything, Miss Dion, because when I tell you,
she's a dope head, Miss Dion. She's a dope head.
Don't listen to King of Shade.
The cloud chasing dope head.
Please
the
do
cloud
not
chasing dope head, Deion Sanders.
No. I'm not standing for this. King of Shade is funny. He has a lot of jokes. But this is not a joking matter. It's not a joking matter. It's a child involved.
Ain't no child involved. Lewis is with his mother.
A child is involved.
Ain't no child involved. It's a mystery.
Something serious happened, and
nothing happened.
I urge y'all to come and watch the interview. It's very shocking.
Y'all go waste your time and laugh, because I'm gonna laugh. Deion Sanders.
Very shocking. And I will see y'all next Saturday for Shady Saturday on the Planet of Shade.
Dope head.
That's not right.
This is dope head.
Tell the people goodbye. Tell the people goodbye.
Bye. Welcome to my galaxy.
TheeEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
Hey, it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love Marriage DC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.
Make sure you guys subscribe to TheeEnicole. She is amazing. Click that button, subscribe, and you are going to enjoy all the information that she's going to share.
So come on over and tune in